Sorry about that. Just had to check something. I've actually been having issues with my controller. I might have to get a new one. For now, though, this controller will be fine. Marvin Grossberg. There is Phoenix Wright. Ah, he has a mask on. That's what I wear. And personally, it's something I think everyone should wear during this pandemic. That's just my opinion. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. First time I appeared in court was a year ago. But the trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. This time, I'm going to win. For my client and for myself. Yeah, I decided to do the narrations myself. I was gonna have my significant other do them, since she's actually quite good, but I don't want to wake her up. Anyway, let us continue. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecutor. Very well. Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? Well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Yes, that is Winston Payne, the green suit. Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology. For those of you who need to know what that is, it's basically the study of drugs and basically it's what pharmacists work on. Yes. Now, we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Now, take a look at this photo very carefully, everyone. I'll give you a moment. There's one thing you should pay attention to. That umbrella. That bent umbrella. That is going to be very important. Not just in this case, but in the entire game. I apologize if I sound a little wiped out, everyone. I was extremely busy today, so I'm actually even surprised I actually can live stream tonight. Anyway. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body and the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. They then called the police. Very well. Court accepts this photo into the record as evidence. One moment, everyone. Just need to check something. Cause of death was a fatal electric shock. Let's see, April 9th at 3 p.m. I actually got all of this stuff. I actually learned about all of this stuff. Truth is that the victim died a rather unusual death. Very well. All right. Cause of death was an electrical shock. Yes. Don't worry. Cause of death was electrocution. According to the court record, it was a fatal electrical shock. In other words, electrocution. Not a bad guess, but no. More vital issue. That's very true. What would be the motive? Apparently there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant. No, I don't like his attitude either, but he's not the main problem. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? Now, there's something very important I'm going to state right now. And yes, this does involve the case. It actually has to do with who the bad blood was about. And yes, I said who, not what. Yes, I know that. Now, what I'm about to show you is actually very important. And this is going to be important throughout the entire game. Now, remember I said earlier that this game actually has one of the most evil characters in all of gaming? Well, check this out. I introduce Dahlia Hawthorne. Phoenix Wright's girlfriend dated the victim Doug Squall up until 8 months ago. And you're actually going to find out why you're going to find out the reason how she became so evil. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here. Dahlia Hawthorne. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. I'm not worried about that. Very well. Defense has no objection, Your Honor. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Very well. Settle down. Please tell us about your relation to the victim. Very well. All he did was find the body. You hardly knew the victim. Interesting. Yes, I know that, Mr. Payne. I know about the cross-examination. I'm getting to that. Very well. One moment, please. Hold it. You say there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered? That might be photographic evidence, but we don't know for sure if Phoenix actually committed the murder. Anyway, Mr. Wright, what were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow. Hold it! You say you found the body, so who called the police? Very well. Once again, that does not prove that Phoenix is the killer. Who wouldn't be shocked? Hold it! So you didn't know his face or even his name? Did you know him or not? Why didn't he tell me that before? That would be Dahlia Hawthorne. Hold it! Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That does not sound right. If if you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Well, Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, I'll give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Hold it! Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union Jack, I mean? Just because someone loves British stuff doesn't mean that they actually want it, that they're actually wannabes. Case in point, I've been in okay, you know what? I'll actually give you a little example. Nothing to do with the case, but here's a little example. I've been a huge NBA fan since I was around 6. I actually wanted to become a pro basketball player, but due to health issues, I wasn't able to do so. Does that make me an NBA wannabe? No, it doesn't. And yes, I do collect. Well, I used to collect cards, and I have some figures of NBA players. Once again, just like what Phoenix is saying, just because somebody loves British stuff, does that mean that they're a wannabe? No, it doesn't. Very well. Yes, Your Honor? Actually, it's not a who, it's a what. That would be a jacket. In fact, the Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag. Indeed. Exactly. Like the Stars and Stripes of the American flag. Is there something strange about this Tristan bit right now? There is a contradiction, Mr. Grossberg, and I'm gonna find what it is. Ow. Something's not right. Alright. 1 year ago, I was in a courtroom just like this. I can do it. I can handle this myself. Yes, I know that. There is actually one thing I should mention. Before I actually started on this live stream, I actually did a test run in between jobs and actually working on .hack.gu. Objection, Your Honor. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yes, there is a point to this line of questioning. Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. I was under the impression you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You've had no idea at all what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright, you have been lying to me. Did I go too far? Wait a minute. Cold Killer X. That medicine bottle. Does this even have anything to do with this case? Actually, yes, it does. That is a pill bottle, everyone.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my hand. What? Purpose is it's doing so we only have to identify the security. Oh, for Christ's sake. Nobody's gonna buy that. Very well. Let me see that. That's a good point. This wristwatch is broken. That's true. Interesting fact. I I often wear my watch whenever I'm going out, but the kind of watch I actually wear is not electrical powered. It's battery powered. He's in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then around 3 p.m. we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking cold killers for the last 2 or 3 days. I lost my bottle around lunchtime on the day of the accident. That's completely different testimony than the testimony you just gave previously. Very well. Hold it! Have you ever met the victim before then? Nothing embarrassing about that. Yes, I'm aware of that. Yes, it was. Hold it! Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct? Studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Exactly. Basically like different types of medicine. Alchemist of IVU. Honest God, I actually don't find that suspicious at all. There are quite a few colleges that actually do have laboratories, especially those who work in, especially for those who actually work with science. Whether it be science, whether it be pharmaceuticals, etc., etc. Chemicals as well. Right there. It's filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Indeed. One moment, please. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. High voltage cables. And of course, if someone were to actually step on one, even accidentally, they could end up getting electrocuted. Exactly. High voltage cables. Electrical poles set up all around the building. High voltage cables run overhead around the roof. There you go. Hold it! What was it you were actually talking about? Hold it! So you say you went back. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Now why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? Exactly. Hold it! It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of year, isn't it? And how ironic is it that I'm actually playing this game and working on this case this early into the spring. Heh. Eh. It's just a coincidence, really. All of his friends knew about it. Interesting. Hold it! On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Can never be too sure. Something's not right. I don't buy it. There is one mystery that still remains. How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? How exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this smelling like a rose. Well, if there were electrical cables, somebody could have actually pushed him. And no, I'm not joking about that either. Someone could have actually pushed him onto one of the electrical